Hi all, this is Chile on the Antonius Bale server of EverQuest. Today I'm going to cover the new collections, I'm going to cover a broken mount, and I'm also going to cover guild halls. First of all, look at all them. Was that me, or was it they were already thinking about it before I brought it up? We'll never know. Right, because I asked for all them, remember? Yeah. Right, in the collections, as you can see, I've done most of them. If we go right to the top, now this collection's when you've done all the major collections, and you get lots of banners and lots of cool gear, which I'm going to show you in a minute. First of all, once you've completed a collection, you do get all the items that it says you can have, but also it puts all the items on an NPC in Circle's Landing or wherever your home happens to be. So we're just going to go over to Circle Landing, and I will show you who sells you the items once we get in, and also I will show you what they look like in my house. So once the game loads and we get in there, we can have a look. Some of the stuff is just brilliant. Some of it is like, not sure why, but hey, it's house items and that's all I care about. So we're now loading. There's been a lot of problems lately, but to be fair, I don't think it's all Sony's fault. I think there's something going on the internet. Anyway, so you're all familiar with this zone. This is where we get our houses and get the furnitures and anything else that you fancy. Here's the guy, Hallius Golden Thorn, an excavator. And if you right click on him, he will show you all the items that you've already collected. So as you can see, you can buy them all, get as many as you want, make your house your own. There's some really cool stuff in there. Okay, so let's go on the spring. If you haven't used the spring, you've got to. It's brilliant. And boom, there we go. Flying through the air. Not a care in the world. Now let's see what we've got. Ah, right, this catapult. That's one of the items. That's for doing the Bixie one. What else have we got? That banner there, that's one of them. This house here, well, shack, that's one of them. What a stupid place to put a shovel. That big tall housey thingy, that's another one. Where I caged a Bixie in there. She used to work behind my bar, but she was just doing my head in. Like I say, that thing comes from it as well. Now when we go inside, we see all the good stuff. They've just released 4 more collections because, or is it 5, maybe even 6? Because they just released the second part of the Call of the Forsaken expansion, so that's quite groovy. We got new missions. On the subject of the missions, I have to say, Sony, please, in the tainted place, I can't remember the full name of it. The mission is actually the whole zone, which is fine, until it comes to the little thing that says, "Oh, shinies," and you've got to search the whole zone. I mean, come on, Sony, the whole zone. Right, we get these flags, and the 2 by the door that you saw just a minute ago, and this sofa and chair. There's that thing hanging above the sofa and chair, that's also part of the collections. We've also got table and chair, which is they're one of the or 2 of the items that I think, not sure, but it's part of Narath. So what else have we got? Let's have a look. It's my little bedroom, which She's got guards on the door. I love this house. It's the best house I've ever seen. That up there, that's another item. And this throne, again, nice looking throne. We got another throne, not so nice, but it's a throne, I suppose, for an ogre or an orc or something, maybe. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, stop looking at the chair now. There you go, keep going. As you can tell, I've actually done the audio after I did the video, so I'm doing my best. There's the chair and sofa again, and also the puffy cushion or leg relaxer. You get one of those as well. I'm looking for the two bizarre items. Here they are. You can get a broken version of the table from downstairs and a broken version of the chair downstairs. Not sure, but there you go. There's some of the items that you can get. The next lot are looking really good. We get, let me have a look. Oh yeah, that's the main collections you'll get 10 AAs for, but then when you get 4 of them, you then open up another achievement, and it's the 4th achievement after you. There we go. So they're 4 separate achievements, not achievements, collections, and each of those you get 10 AAs if you choose. And then once you've got each 4, then you get the 5th one. And it's the 5th one that gives you all the AAs. Now these ones, I'm really looking forward to finishing these. These have just been released, and we get trunks of money, gold. It just looks really cool. I'm glad that Sony have started taking the houses more seriously. I've done a little bit of some of them. Like I say, they've only been available since the 2nd part. Now, the next thing I want to show you is a little problem. I got a broken mount. No, I'm not showing you that yet. See, this is the problem about recording the audio after you've shot the video. Because sometimes you forget where you are. Why did I come all the way up here? I think I'm trying to find somewhere to take off from, and then I decided just to take off from down here. Here we are. Right, so I'm going to jump on my favourite mount, which is my Dreadmire. I really love this one. I just wish I'd got the sky blue one, because that's much better for casters. This is a Pegasus horse. It's a horse with wings. Now watch what happens. When I jump, it stays the same height. So it's got a levitate on it. It looks really cool. And it's great for when you have to levitate to get, from A to B. Now, if we come off this one, and then we get the one that my wife bought me, which is a dragonfly. Wow, what the? Oh, there you go. A dragonfly. Now there's the key word, dragonfly. Watch what happens when I jump from a height. Granted, not a big height, but it'll show you what it is I want to try and show you. Now keep an eye on this, Sony. Look, bump. It doesn't levitate. It's a dragonfly, for Christ's sake. Come on. Seriously? I mean, I don't get it. So please, Sony, fix my mount. It's broken. Maybe it's got a broken wing or something. Nice looking mount. A bit strange from behind. I'm not going to say what it reminds me of from behind, but any adults will probably have their own thoughts of what it reminds them of from behind. Any children watching, it's a dragonfly. That's all you need to know. There's my band again. The drums are getting a bit out of hand now. So, right, the next part is gonna be, in a minute, once I come out of here, one of my other characters, and he's gonna show you what to do when you want to get a guild hall, or a neighbourhood guild hall. You get a standard guild hall as soon as you create a guild. So I think this is it. There's those 2 banners in better detail. They're really cool. Oh, before I leave here, look at this. Right, this sword. No, it's got a pulsating thing around it. Well, all it is, obviously the sword's not doing that. So I'll show you what it is. It's just basically a nice sword. So if we move the sword, obviously now the sword's not glowing or anything. That's a shield. And there's plenty of shields like that in the game. But if you put a shield like that over the sword, it gives this pulsating illusion, which is quite cool, I think. You can do that with any weapon, providing it fits within the shield, obviously. So yeah, that's in this part done. I think we're just about to, here we go. Right, now, I mentioned in one of my videos I wanted to be a guild leader just so I can get access to the big guild hall, so I can just treat it like a house. So I decided to put an alt in an old guild that we had when we first came back. So the problem that I found, and again Sony, if you're listening, maybe you can have a look at this, is we've got two housing information people. She basically just talks about the gate and how to use the gate. So we're hopefully any minute now going to check the gate out. I'm sort of sat here now thinking, that's a gate, that's it, that's all you're looking at is a gate. Here we go, we're moving again. Are we going to go to the gate? Can we go? We're not going to the gate, are we? We must be going to the gate. I've seen the footage, he definitely does at some point go to the gate. And this is becoming annoying. I actually had the audio already done for this part of the video, but for some reason I deleted it, and I'm not too sure why. Thanks, darling. Not too sure why I deleted it. That's my wife coming in saying hi. I'm doing a video. I'm doing the audio for the video, which I've been trying to do for a while. Sorry, darling? What, love? Are you sure you don't want to make any more noise? Sorry. It's okay. I know you keep forgetting. Don't worry, they're used to it by now. See you in a bit, sweetheart. Right, there's my other guild. Sorry, she's lovely. Camberwell Carrots. So, I'm going to show you now the problems about, because it's not just, you don't just buy a guild hall, you have to get a guild plot, and that's the important thing. You can't just buy a normal plot and just stick a guild hall in it, it won't work. Now here we have Christine. Now she's the housing information, and I did look through her and I couldn't really find anything to tell me how to do a guild hall or where to place it. So what I suggest, we have a little gnome stood next to her called Barbara. She's got black hair, little gnome, brilliant, called Barbara, and her job will be guild hall information. There's a good idea there. You know it's a good idea, Sony. Just pop her in there, Barbara. She'll be happy as Larry stood next to Christine. So, you want to get a guild hall, so we'll come to this woman here. Tanya, and she'll sell you a guild hall. So what I did is I bought that one, the complete modest guild hall. Don't make the same mistake, which is I bought the modest guild hall and then I bought lots of other things, thinking, ooh, I'll have that, I'll have that. So basically you buy your guild hall, make sure you got a bag with 100% weight reduction, otherwise if you're a low level character you are not going to be able to move. Okay, so make sure you are carrying a 100% weight reduction. There's our guild hall there. This guy here, he will sell you a load of these dummies, which you'll see later, and I definitely got misunderstood with the dummies. And you've also got your bankers, your general sales, your tribute masters. The main difference between a neighbourhood guild hall and a standard guild hall has everything you could possibly need, but they're all set in their own place. Whereas a neighbourhood, Barbara stood there, yes, little gnome, black hair, brilliant. Yeah, so basically the neighbourhood one is you can position any of them anywhere you like. Okay, now when you come to this default, at the moment it's got guild at the top, so I've just been playing with it. But that's how it looks default, so it's just players. Okay, the important thing is you cannot put a guild hall in any of these little places. Alright, now you can scroll to the bottom, or an easier way is just click on the type button and that will switch it. Okay, now I've already got the guild hall, so I'm just going to click on that and then click go. Boom, there we go. Look at him. His name's Bixinator. The reason why he's called Bixinator, because I wanted, when I killed 1,000 Bixies, to have that as a title, but it doesn't exist, so I thought, well, I'll create one. As you can see straight away, this plot is huge. The way you manage the plot's exactly the same as the way you manage your normal house plot. Okay, you can, as a guild, actually buy there we go, and we're adding some bits and pieces. Don't forget you can use the other currencies as well, which is a good thing in a sense, because we've all got spare currencies that we don't use. Doubloons, oh, the pirate add-on, oh my god. Anyway, enough said about the pirate add-on, the better. So we've got our plot of land now, very big plot of land, football size plot of land. So let's put our guild hall down. There we go, and as you can see it will position quite happily. For now I'm just going to pop it there, and I've already done a bit of work inside. Quickly mention, if you've already done your house decorations or your guild hall decorations, and you want to move, or you just want to change it, move the position of the actual building, then everything inside it is exactly the same. You can pick the house up, stick it in your back bag, go wherever you want, position it again, and then when you re-enter it, as long as you haven't packed anything away, when you re-enter it, everything will be exactly the same as how you positioned it. So don't panic about, about moving my house. Anyone who's watched my videos before will know that I had a bit of an incident where I'd packed everything away and then sold the house to a tribute, and Sony were absolutely amazing. Thank you again to everyone who helped me in that situation. I got all my items back. This is the guild hall. Now basically, once you've bought this, when you're in the guild lobby, you'll see there's two doors. One will say standard guild hall, one will say neighbourhood guild hall. This is the neighbourhood guild hall, so it's a lot bigger than the standard one. And there's everything. You can get loads of things for the guild hall. I got that, and she's just there at the door with a light. Okay, keep moving now. Come on. There you go. They don't want to hear me babbling in a hallway. There we go. He's deciding now which way. This way? No, maybe. Shall I go? No, I'll just stand here and look at that. That's what public want to see. No, they don't. Just keep moving. Go! That's it. Go, go, go. There you are. Okay, so there's lots of different rooms. But like I say, the beauty is you can position everything where you want. So we've got general. This isn't how I want it. It's just that I just put them all there just so you can see. And there's our portal over there. Now we've got little tribute master. And like I say, you can put them wherever you want. Come on. Out she comes. She doesn't look too well, does she? She looks green. And put her in the hallway in case she's sick. Lots of different rooms. You can put whatever you want in them. There's a big room which hopefully I'm going to go in a minute. Yeah, she's fine now. Go in. It's dead. Right, those, like, off the top of my head, it's completely gone what they're called. Golems or something. But they're all the ones that I picked up thinking they were dummies, because in EverQuest 2 in your house you can have dummies which you can dress with items you found within the game, and it just looks really cool. So Sony maybe... Oh, this, while I remember, you have to have 10 people in your guild before it'll let you buy or at least position a neighbourhood guild hall. Okay, there's our mana pool just over there. They don't have to be 10 separate accounts, but they do have to have 10 alts or 10 people in there. These are all the different things that I got. Like I say, I thought they were dummies, so I was a bit misled there. Although they say combat dummies, so maybe they do something, I'm not sure. But this is the room that, when I stopped looking at the bloody things, as you can see, there's all trade skilling. Okay, give it up with the golems. Please, come on. Start looking at the other items. So now he's just stood there looking at the golems. Oh. It's almost like he's listening to me and the film's already been filmed. So. Yes, lovely golem. Really nice. Bet people are there watching this thinking, oh, I've got to have that golem, please. Well, you need a guildhall before you can get a golem. Anyone who's got a standard guildhall and think they can buy stuff to place in that standard guildhall, you can't. You can't place any of the guild items in the standard guildhall because they've got it all there for you. You don't need anything. Okay, now I've walked out and I'm not sure why. Because at some point I will hopefully go back. Did I? Maybe I missed that bit. There was a bit that I wanted to show you where, and again, this is just entirely up to yourselves. You can place things wherever you want. But what I thought I wanted to do, or I thought it'd be a nice idea. Hopefully, I'm going to go back there. Oh, thank God for that. Right, as you can see, we've got the trade skilling materials. Not materials. We've got trade skilling items, no, trade skilling machines. Okay, and that's the fishing one, so you can make your fishing bits and pieces. And then we've got, oh, they are. We got jewellery crafted. But what I've tried to do is I've got double of each because purely I bought the thing. Now look over here, this is all for the dwarfs and the little people. So they've all got the same as everyone else, but they're smaller for them to use. Yes, you might be thinking, you've lost it, dude. But, I don't know, depends on how seriously you take the game. I mean, everyone knows no matter how big or small you are, you can still click on any of them and still use them. It's just a little touch that I thought would be quite cool. So there's all the bits and pieces. Like I said, I haven't really done that much with this guildhall at the moment. I will probably do something with it at some point. But I think that's about it at the moment, people. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's helped in any way, or if there's anything you need help with or anything I didn't cover that you would like to know, by all means drop me a line in EverQuest. Just send Sheila a tell on the Antonius Bale server, or subscribe to my station or channel, sorry, or you can leave a post. You can do whatever you like. So thanks all for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.